Alrighty guys, this is a video request from a subscriber, and we are going to get right into this. This is a video I've done before on this channel, and I'm going to touch up on it once again because I haven't done this video in a while. This might be an unusual topic to some of you, but it is what it is. We're gonna tell the truth in this video, so if you want to hear it, stick along, tag along. Do whatever you gotta do that is in your own best interest. But here we go. So, whenever it comes to narcissists, these individuals, as we know, will do the craziest things to have their way with you, with me, with other people in this world, with anybody that they can get and trick. Because that's what they do. They trick you. They have you fooled. And I've been fooled many, many times. And to say I was frustrated in those times is an understatement, because I can't even put into the words of how frustrated I was in those times. So much time wasted, so much invested into people that are just not there. I mean, they're soulless beings. What else can I say? They make it seem like they have a soul. They make it seem that way. They make it seem like they are who they are, but they're not. And it's so strange, because it's like they just can't maintain who that person is because they're so damaged. And you don't know it until you know it. And by that time, it's usually too late, and you're going to get the crappy end of the stick. But anyways, the narcissist, and one of their primary weapons that they will use against you or me or anybody else, is sex. They will seduce you. I've heard many stories, and I know situations in real life, not just over the phone conversations, consultations with you guys. I've heard many stories on those, and I've seen real situations in real life with people that I've known in these situations that got completely screwed. There are female narcs that use men to have a child, so now they can get child support from the father and get money for the kid. And it was their plan the entire time. They could make it seem like they really like this guy, that they're eventually going to get married, things like this. It's going to be all good. But as soon as they're pregnant, their energy completely changes. And I'm not trying to pick on females here, because I'm going to get into males as well, because they do it too. But I know stories in real life, not just over the phone, like I said, that have happened, and I feel sorry for the guy, even though he's done some things himself that wasn't the best. And you know what, that could have been his karma, but at the end of the day, you still have to feel for somebody in a situation like that, because he got completely used, and this narc female almost had him in prison because of the frustrations that she caused into this guy's life. And honestly, he's the only one that put himself in that position. So there's a part of you that's like, it's hard to feel bad for you, but at the end of the day, you gotta feel for the guy. It's like, damn. Especially knowing who he was once upon a time, and then seeing all these things happen. It's like, damn. And these things really do happen. Like, the amount of conversations I've had with guys over the phone about situations very similar to that, it's crazy. And you gotta feel for the guys. And there's also male narcs who will knock up females on purpose to try to lock this girl down so they can be connected in some way for the rest of their lives. And they think it's going to increase their chances of being with this girl since they have a kid together. So it does go both ways, but it's just, you know, it's a crazy, crazy thing that these individuals will do, and the extent that they will go to make these things happen. They will even, they'll use sex against you, and I've had this happen to me. Unfortunately, they did not succeed in trying to do what they did. And yes, I've been in situations where, you know, I had sex with a person, and but they did not succeed in the end. They did not soul tie me. They did not get me attached. Nothing like that. It was just heat of the moment type night whenever I was younger. At a party, you're both drinking, things happen, but just because something like that happens doesn't mean, and that's out of my character now. I don't believe something like that would happen now, unless, you know, it's not impossible. It could happen to anybody. I don't care how good of a person you are or how bad of a person you are. These things can happen to anybody. If it's the right person at the right time and at the right occasion, it can happen. So it could happen to me. Again, you never know. But just because this person and me got together that night a long time ago doesn't mean we're dating now. I mean, we were both intoxicated. It does not mean we are dating. It doesn't mean I'm yours. It doesn't mean you're mine now. It really doesn't mean anything. It was a heat of the moment. It happened. And they expected to do this and to get me over this way, to get me attached, to then start the abuse cycle. And I could tell it was toxic, because if it wasn't, I would have pursued it. I would have went forward with it and seen, you know, what could happen. But I could sense very, very, very toxic, and not only toxic, but dark energy from this individual. And it was like, damn, you might be good looking, you might have the charm, you might have the touch, but I can tell you are dark, woman. You are dark. Dark, bro. Dark. And I wasn't going there. I wasn't letting it happen. I've already experienced a lot before this. And I just wasn't having it. I didn't care to keep talking to this person. It ended pretty damn quick. And rightfully so. It should have. And not every time, but a lot of the time, you end up having a one-night stand with somebody. You hook up with somebody at a party, at a club, somewhere like this. Majority of the time, it's going to be a red flag. And even what happened that night, I could almost like sense that this entire situation is just a red flag in itself. But you're still intoxicated. You're still not thinking straight. You're still thinking, you know, with your head, but maybe not this head, maybe a different head. You know what I'm saying? And things happen. But I just knew I wasn't getting screwed over in this situation, in any situations. It just ain't happening. And I was young, so we all experience some stuff like that. When you're in high school, you're partying, you experience things. Alcohol, women. You're coming into it. You're coming into the peak of where you start to do these things. And just as fast as these things started in my life, they ended just as quick. It was very, very fast. I did not continue to party after high school. I got extremely focused and took my life serious and did all the right things. Did a lot of hard things. And doing those things will keep you away from narcs, believe it or not. Being the best version of yourself that you can be will keep you away from narcs. Because they are nowhere close to your level. They're nowhere close to your vibration. And the only way they can get you is if they bring you down. Or if you're already down to begin with. And if you're on your path and purpose, if you're just getting better every day all the time and you don't let anything stop that, a narc is never going to be able to handle you because they can't control you. If you are that person on your path and purpose and you're doing all the right things and you let a narcissist bring you down, sometimes you don't even recognize it's happening, and that can happen. But the thing is, you can't let that happen. You have to keep on your path and purpose. And as long as you're doing it, like I said, you will not get caught with one of these individuals because they're just not on your level. Mentally, they are slow. Mentally, they are damaged. Mentally, they are weak. Mentally, they are all these things above. And if you're on your grind every single day, you are none of those things. So how are you going to relate to a person like that? You are driven, focused, ambitious, motivated. This person is broken, busted, disgusted, and just down. It would make no sense to be with a person like that. And the bad thing is some narcs can make it seem like they're, that they're maybe not exactly driven, but they're just happy people. They're caring, they're charming, they're kind, they're nurturing, they're sweet, they're sensitive. They can make it seem like that. And they're really not that. And those are the most dangerous ones. There are some narcs that will show their true intentions like right away. And those are the ones that you want. They're not the ones that you want. You don't want any narcs. Don't quote me on that. But that, if anything, that's what you want to see. You want to see somebody's behavior. You don't want to be fooled, because that's what covert narcs do. They are masters at fooling you to get what they want short term. And once they get it, they're going to ride off into the sunset with your soul. And you will be left soulless. And mad. Real upset, real angry. You're going to want to damn near kill this person. I'm not going to lie. It's not a great situation. And you're going to want your soul back, that's for sure. But some narcs out there, guys, I'm telling you, they will cause people to commit suicide. They will cause people to go nuts. They will cause people to go to prison. They will cause people to do things that is out of their nature, because that's how ruthless these narcs are. And it all happens up here. They can get you. They will use you. They will, because, something happened to them. For them to do something like this to you, something happened to them. Something broke them. Something hurt them very, very bad. Now they're getting back at you. And it's going to make them feel better. So, you can't be another victim. You can't be. And I'm aware of this stuff. I ain't letting any of these people get me. You're not going to get me. You're just not. I'm too far ahead. And I ain't slowing down. So, they're in the dust. All the narcs are in the dust. They can go cry somewhere else. Complain somewhere else. They're fake crocodile tears, because that's what it is anyways. Even if they cry, it's not even real. Like, literally. They can cry and they can stop the next second. Like, everything about them is just so dead and hollow. They're just walking zombies on the face of this earth. Trying to pretend to be human, trying to pretend to be a sweet, caring, sensitive person that would never harm you in any way, shape, or form. But yes, they would. They will kill you. I'm telling you guys this, they will kill you. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them use sex on you. They are dirty. And they, some people can soul tie you. I feel I was slightly soul tied, I'm not going to lie, in that situation that I was in. But not enough. Because I knew the dangers of what has just happened anyways. Like, I didn't care how I felt. I'm not gonna lie at all. I did feel a little bit off after that situation happened for the past weeks, a long time ago. When that happened, I remember like it was yesterday. And I just kept living my life. I just kept going and continuing to improve myself. I felt off at times, and I'm pretty sure it was because of that. You can get soul tied. You really can. So you have to be careful. And I also talk to people on the phone that just can't seem to get away from the narcs. They can't seem to get away from their narc partner or ex-partner. And they go back for sex all the time. And they're just, it's the stupidest thing, you know? Talking with people like this that just, they're complaining about it, but yet they're still doing the dirty, you know? It makes no sense. Like, don't complain and then go and do something like that. It's like complaining about how you want to quit a drug, but yet you keep doing this drug. Like, why are you complaining? And you can say, and you can tell people, just quit. Easier said than done. I get that, but just don't complain then. Man up or woman up and do what you know you have to do. If not, don't complain. Don't talk about it. Don't even try to fix it. Just fix it. Just do what you know you have to do. That's all it is, and that's all it takes. Yeah, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Of course you will. It's like kicking an addiction. Kicking at some of these narcs. Because you are addicted to them. You are addicted to how they make you feel. Because they are capable of making you feel good, but they are also capable of destroying you, and that's the scary thing about these individuals. They're capable of taking your soul. They're capable of all these things. So, better be careful. And I'm going to end this video here. That is enough for this one. I said what I needed to say, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of this day / evening. Whenever I post this video, it'll probably be in the morning. And I gotta work in the AM. I gotta eat a meal and then pass out. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next videos. Peace out.